Hello everybody and welcome to this full body workout. Okay, we're going to start with our right foot forward. Hands are just going to be on the hips, and I want you to come into a little bit of this sort of weird lunge position where you've got this front knee over your front heel. The toes are relaxed, you should be able to wiggle them, but I want you to be able to lift your back foot off the floor. Ooh, can I do that? And I want you to flex the foot. Now hips should just be facing forward. I'm on a little bit of an incline. I've got my shoulders nice and relaxed. I'm going to breathe in. On the breath out, I'm just going to push my back foot, squeezing my butt as I do so, and then breathe in as I bring the knee underneath me. Breathing out to push, breathing in to bend. What I'm trying to do here is actually imitate an exercise called sprinter or scooter, depending on how you know its name, on the reformer, Pilates reformer. So my foot at the moment pushing back, it's almost as if the reformer is actually there and I'm pushing it, but it's not. So I want you to really think about pushing against that big marshmallow or into a bouncy castle or something like that. Press, 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 squeeze that glute. So that glute is working as you extend the leg. This glute is also the supporting leg that we want to really kick in, the stabilizing side. Breathe out. Just make sure you can still wiggle those toes and you haven't got the old claw going on there into the floor. Lovely stuff. Breathing out. Press, 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 and breathing in as you come in. Let's go for 4 more, just like so. Good. And 3. Press. Yes. Relax the shoulders. Last 2. Okay, last time, just with the leg, we're going to bring the arms into it. I want you to find a tea tray position. Got my tea tray filled with peanut butter jars, and from here, arms are coming forward, leg is going out, and then everything's coming back in. And again, pressing away with the foot, reaching with the arms. And I want you to keep drawing that belly button right in. So this is just challenging the core a little bit more, and the glutes, if you did not know, are part of the core. So that means the glutes are also involved. So I can really now feel my supporting glute working hard. I can also feel quite a bit of calf working hard as well, stabilizing me. Ankle stability too. Let's go for 4 just like this. Last 4. Press into that heel. Last 3. Woohoo. Last 2. Good. Okay, last time. Hold the arms out. I want you to bring the toes to the floor. Bring your weight backwards so that I'm just going to wiggle this foot forward because I have run into the couch. This knee is still over this heel. Cool, cool, cool. And then from here, we're just going to come down to the floor, bending this back leg, and then coming up. And again, coming down, knee to the floor, and back up. Good. And because this knee is perfectly over this heel, we can still press into that heel and still relax the toes. We should still feel a bit of glute. Good, good, good. Okay, let's go for 5 just like so. Breathing in and breathing out to come back up. Fantastic. Okay, last 3. Nice. Last 2. Now last time, I want you to come down about halfway, and from here we're just going to reach forward and then come back. And again, reaching forward over that front foot and then coming back. Breathe out to reach, breathe in to return. And through that all, we should feel that supporting leg really kick in. Woohoo, hello. Let's go for 5. And back. Last 4. Keep that breathing going. Last 3. Perfect. Last 2. Nice. Okay, last time, reach forward. Holding here, I'm going to straighten this back leg up. This knee is still bent. Holding here, holding here. I'm going to slowly bring myself up a little bit more so I can lift this leg completely off the floor. And I'm going to pulse my supporting leg. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And out of that. Let's have a bit of a stretch of that side before we do it again on the other side. Good, good, good. Should have activated that side quite nicely. Okay, so there are a lot of things that may have kicked in there. For me personally, I did feel quite a bit of calf going on because my ankle was working really hard to stabilize me. The glute was definitely on fire. That is really where I want you to feel we're activating the glutes. Might have felt a bit of opposite hip flexor and a bit of quad as well, especially when we did the knee down to the floor and up. You may have even felt some of this quad as well, though hopefully not too much of the supporting leg quad. Again, maybe on the second side, just watch that your knee is not going too far forward, because that's one of the main reasons why that quad starts to take over. Okay, again, so starting with our reformer style exercise. So bending through that front leg, relaxing the toes, a little bit of a hinge forward, opening through the chest, shoulders relaxed. Okay, up we come. And from here, I'm just going to extend away, press, 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 and then coming in. And again, pressing out, press, and then coming in. Good. Squeeze that glute and press, and then return. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Press, press, press. Relax those shoulders as much as you can. Good. Highly recommend some breathing as well. Always a good idea. Breathe out, draw that belly button right in towards the spine. Breathe in as you release. Good. Relax those toes on the floor. Fantastic. Okay, let's go for 3 without the arms, and then we'll bring in the peanut butter jars. Last 2, remember that resistance that you're working with. Okay, last time, press. Here's our tea tray. Breathing in, on the breath out, extend arms, extend leg, and then coming back in. Press, press, press. And then coming in. Good. Extending away and coming in. Extending away and coming in. Nice. Breathing out. Breathing in. Squeeze. Okay, we've got 4 just like this. Last 4. Good. Last 3. Squeeze. 2. Okay, last time the arms are going to stay out. The toes are going to come down to the floor, bringing our weight back, shifting back. Knee is over the heel. I can still wiggle my toes. From here, dropping the knee to the floor and then coming up. Whoops. Coming down and coming up. Lovely. Excellent. Okay, keeping the shoulders relaxed as you come down, making sure we haven't shifted too much with the pelvis, so the belly button's still drawn in towards the spine. Good, good, good. Okay, from here, let's go for just another 4 like that, down to the floor and up. Last 3, hips are nice and square. Good stuff. Last 2, hello, supporting glute. Last time coming down just to halfway, and then from here, weight comes forward over that front foot, and then we're coming back. And again, bringing yourself forward, reach, 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 and then coming back. Good. Breathe out to reach forward. Breathing in to come back. Breathing out to reach. Breathing in to come back. Good. It's amazing, isn't it? Just that subtle shift of weight over that front leg. Just feels fantastic. Remember, this leg is staying perfectly still the whole time. Feel that glute working hard. Okay, got 2 to go. Last 2. Okay, last time. Excellent. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to come up nicely, and I'm going to lift this leg up, balancing, keeping the hips square. Here go our pulses down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whee. Same thing on this side. Let's cross that leg. Have a little bit of a stretch out here. And just breathe. Whew. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So that is enough for our standing exercises. Let's have a little bit of a side stretch. I want you to grab opposite hip like so. And just going to bring this arm up and over. Let the air really drop down to the floor. Big stretch down the side of the body. Breathing in, and on the breath out, we're just going to twist. So you're going to try and find a nice flat back position. So imagine someone's pulling on those fingertips. Reach, reach, reach. Good. Derotating. Coming all the way up. And then the other side. Grab the hip. Coming up and stretching. Lovely. And then from here, going from a bit of a twist. Excellent. Derotating and then coming up. Okay, staying at the back of your mat now. Ready to come down to the floor. We'll start with a few roll downs. So breathing in, on the breath out, let's go chin to chest, rolling the shoulders forward, slowly coming all the way down to the floor, one vertebra at a time. Let the head just relax there. Breathing in, and on the breath out, slowly coming up, squeezing the glutes. Nice and slow and steady. Restacking, restacking. And then just rolling those shoulders back and down. And again, here we go, chin to chest. Roll the shoulders. Down we come. Breathing in at the bottom there, and on the breath out, slowly coming up, squeezing, squeezing. Fantastic. And then rolling those shoulders. Okay, last time going all the way down. Really let that head hang heavy. Really open up through the lower back as you come down to the floor. Good, good, good. And then we're just going to step out into a plank position. Ready for a little bit of mountain climber action. So squeeze those shoulder blades together. From here, breathing in. On the breath out, I want you to bring the leg in towards the chest, and the same leg is then going to go out behind you without your hips moving up. I was going to say bassin, which is the word for pelvis in French. I was like, nope, this is not a video in French. Coming in and then pressing out. Coming in and out. Good. In and out. I can feel the obliques really working hard to keep me nice and even. I can feel my arms working really hard. Make sure the head isn't dropped down. Keep that head up. Let's go for another 3. This is kind of similar to the reformer motion we were doing before with the glutes. It's obviously a theme for the class today. Last 2. Okay, last time. Take it out. Holding here. Little pulses up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Putting that leg down, straight to the other side. Bring it in and bring it out. Bring it in and bring it out. Good. In and out. And again, in and out. Press, press, press. Excellent stuff. And out. Imagine you're taking that leg through your crunchy peanut butter. Good. Nice and even. Let's go for 4. And 3. Press. Good. Last 2. Keep nice and strong through those arms, not hyperextending through the elbows. Last time, holding out and pulsing up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's drop the knees. And come down and have a breather. Whew. Nice. Now I feel personally that side planks have been lacking in the last few full body workouts. I don't believe it's just me who thinks this. Well, I mean, it is just me because only I have seen what's in the classes so far, but I just feel that you would agree as well with that. So we're going to do some side planks. We're going to do them on the forearm. So you're more than welcome to double your mat over or to put a towel or a cushion or something underneath your arm if you need it. Otherwise, setting yourself up nice and strong. You're going to have the elbow underneath the shoulder, and I want you to try and spread the load. So you're trying to push it into this hand as well. We're not all in the elbow, okay? I appreciate easier said than done. Twisting to the side, you've got options here. Option 1, easier option. This knee is on the floor, legs up. Option 2, you can have your legs crossed, or you can have your legs like this stacked. Whatever works for you with the feet. And I'm going to reach up towards the ceiling. And here we are. How lovely. From here, breathing in, on the breath out, I'm going to twist all the way around, reaching, and then coming back up to the ceiling. And again, let's go for a twist, round, and then back up. As you go for your twist, see if you can lift the hips a little bit as you reach behind you. Good. And again, twisting down, and then coming back up. And again, coming down, reach, and then back up. Okay, we've got 4. Let's go for 4. Nice. Last 3, Last 2. Good. Last time. Okay, reaching that arm up. I'm just going to do little pulses of the hips. Good, good, good. You can do this in any of those options, with any of those options that I gave you before. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Remember to hold at the end, please. If you've got one leg on the floor, just lift your leg a little bit higher, the one in the air. Otherwise, we're going to lift up here and we're going to hold for 8. Don't let those hips drop. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully coming down. Just let the knees bend because we're going to come straight into a bit of a stretch. Woo. Towards the other side. Find that Z position. Let that knee drop to the side there. Get a little bit of stretch into your hip. You can even push down on the hip if you like. Opposite ear is going to be dropping down to the floor, and we're just really stretching out through here. Good, good, good. Okay, we're just going to go straight into the other side, get it over and done with, so it's just finished. We don't have it looming like an exam, you know, coming up. Can't believe I just compared side planks to exams. Anyway, so stranger things have happened in this world. Elbow is underneath shoulder. I want you to really push your weight down into the hand as well. Remember that you can have the bottom knee down like so, that's no problem. Feet stacked or crossed. I personally prefer them crossed. Coming up, reaching my arm up. Here we go. Lift, lift, lift as you reach behind you, and then extending up to the ceiling. And again, let's go for a twist. And then coming up. Good. Twist, twist, twist. And then reaching. Good. Breathe out as you twist. See if you can lift those hips a few more inches. Let's go for 4. Good. And 3. Fantastic. Last 2. Okay, last time. Here we go. Coming under, reaching, reaching, reaching. Here go our little hip lifts, little pulses up towards the ceiling. If the pulses ever become too much, you can just hold, that's no problem. Just hold here, hanging out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding up, press those hips up, leg can come up, press, press, press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. Z position with the legs. Let's do a big circle, pressing down on this hip here. Extend, extend. Excellent work. And breathing there. Nice. And then carefully coming up and just rolling through those shoulders and a little bit through the head as well, because I know the head can get involved. Don't want it to be involved, but it can be involved. Okay, excellent. From here, let's just take the pressure off that part of the body for a moment. Let us come into our half curl down. So we'll start with the legs out nice and long. If you do need to bend through the knees a little bit, you can. You need to relieve a little bit of tension from your hip flexors. Try and relax them as much as possible, reaching the arms out in front of you. Breathing in, on the breath out. So you're going to melt through the spine, articulating here. We're trying to relax through the chest, open through the shoulder blades. Good. Breathe in as you hold and breathe out as you slowly come all the way back up. Breathing in and on the breath out. Here we go. Tucking under, slowly melting down. Holding here, breathing in, and on the breath out, coming up. Okay, last time coming down, tucking under. Right, we've got our bow and arrow here. Breathing in, on the breath out, pulling back on your imaginary tension. Pull, 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 pull. And then breathing in as you release. Good. Now in a previous video, I've done this with the band. If you have your band, you're more than welcome to do it with the band. So you actually have some resistance to pull. Otherwise, you can just carry on doing it like so, imagining you've got it there. If you'd like to lift opposite leg, you can do that as well. So point the toes, breathe out, squeeze, lift, lift, lift up. Breathing in to release, and then the other side. Breathe out, twist, 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 and then release. Good, let's go for 6, just like this. Excellent. Last 5. Good. 4. Nice. Last 3. Last 2. Okay, last time here. Fantastic. Okay, just holding yourself here. We're going to like stir the pot. So we're going to bring the hands in and open them out like so. Bringing them in and round. Good. If you need to adjust your C-curve position, you can. Draw that belly button in, round and round, mixing the peanut butter. Good. Okay, take it back the other way, opening out, round and round. Excellent stuff. Round and round, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, let's go for just 3. Last 2. Last time. Extending the arms in front of you, pressing the hands together. From here, I'm going to bring my arms up as I come up a little bit more and then come down. And again, breathe out. Press the hands together to help you rise. Breathing in as you sink low. Good. Breathe out. Press. Breathe and release. Let's go for 4. Nice. And 3. Good. Last 2. Okay, last time. Let's come all the way up for a moment. Just have a little bit of a shimmy shake through the spine. Bending the legs in this time. I'm going to add the lower abs to this. So I'm going to tuck under. I'm going to come down. I'm going to bring my legs up into this tabletop position for a bit, or boat position. Good. You can keep your hands here if you need to and just hold on to them like so while we do this. Otherwise, arms out to the side. Worst case scenario, and I don't mean to say worst case scenario, but if you feel like you need it, fingertips just here. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to do a few toe taps, taking the leg down and bringing it up. Toe tap down and up. Very shaky, shaky here. I can feel my inner thighs working as well. Really drawing that belly button in. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Excellent. Okay, I'm just going to do a few more of these. Let's go for 5. 4. Good, good, good. 3. Last 2. Now last time. From here, I'm going to bring my knees in towards me like so, coming up a little bit. And then I'm going to separate myself, trying to extend my legs. They can go all the way out if you can, otherwise it's fine. Just have a bit of a bend. Coming in for a few counts, and then coming out for a few counts. And again, coming in. You can try this with your hands here if you like as well. Press, press, press. Coming in and coming out. Let's do 2 more. Coming in and coming out. Last time, coming in. I think I'm really awkwardly sitting on the seam of my pants, and when I extend out, there's an extra kind of like bit of movement going on here. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Opening the knees, and just have a little bit of a shimmy shake of the shoulders here as well. Fantastic stuff. Breathing in and breathing out, always. Okay, let's just extend those legs nice and long. And from here, we're going to just roll all the way down. So tucking under, coming down to the floor. Good. And as those arms come up, I'm just going to have a few deep breaths here. I want you to feel really heavy through the body. Good. Kind of pressing that lower back down a little bit more into the floor. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, we've got a little bit more fun for the glutes coming up now. So we've got a sideline series, followed by this lovely intermission where we're lying on our front, and then we'll do the other side of the sideline. Pumped, I'm sure, already, just listening to what's to come. So find your side, extend your bottom arm nice and long, like so, ear glued there, and I want you to bend your legs into your clam, and I want you to really lift through this bottom waist. So you should be able to fit a blueberry or a grape or something underneath here. Hips should be stacked. I'm just going to bring my hand to here. Okay, squeezing the heels together. I'm going to breathe in on the breath out, lifting the top knee up and breathing in as you lower. And again, breathe out to lift and breathe in to lower. Breathe out to lift and breathe in to lower. Lovely. Lovely stuff. And coming down. Breathing out to lift and breathing into lower. Good, good, good. So the glutes already should have been activated from the stuff we've done before, so we don't need to do too many of these clams. Make sure that your range is really within your limit, so we're not rocking back with the hips. We're going to go for another 2, just like this. And then last one, you're going to come up and we're just going to hold here. Now from here, I want you to extend this leg out, press, 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 and then bring it back to your open clam. And again, breathe out. Doing a side lying series like this, especially when you do clams and stuff, again, if you've got a band and you'd like to use your band, you're more than welcome to wrap it around the top of your knees, and that will definitely intensify things quite a bit more. So even for this, you can extend the leg out and you can press up against the band. You'll be able to feel it. Hopefully we saw our lovely little lifted waist here. Let's go for another 3. Press, press, press. Good. Last 2. Nice. Okay, last time. Extend all the way out. We should turn the toes to the floor, lower the leg down, turn the toes up and lift the leg. Toes down, dropping the leg, toes up to lift. Toes down and toes up. Good. Toes down and toes up. Let's go for 4. Coming down and up. Last 3. Down and up. Good. Last 2. Okay, last time. Down and then holding up here. Point the toes, little circles round and round. And I really mean little circles. Make sure the leg is about on a 45-degree angle forwards. Good, good. So it doesn't have to be all the way forward. Most people's hip flexibility will allow it to do that without you doing something weird with your pelvis. Let's go the other direction. But we do want to have a little bit of forward motion. Should feel absolutely fantastic. Woohoo. Okay, round and round. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Flex the foot, hold it here, lift the leg a little bit higher. And I want you just to hold here, and I want you just to squeeze the glute and just feel the energy shooting through the leg. Good. I'm just going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Bring it in, as promised. Roll onto your front for your intermission. Okay, so options here. I'm going to fold the arms like so. If this gets too much for your back, you can come right down to the floor like so. So you're not in extension. Otherwise, you can hold yourself up a little bit. Depends what feels most comfortable for you. I appreciate you'll need to see what's going on, so you might need to do it on with your head on the side if you've got your head down. So from here, I want you to have your knees nice and wide, and I want you to press your heels together just like this. Now, I really want you to use your legs to do this and not your upper body. So you're drawing the belly button in, you're going to squeeze both your glutes. Imagine you've got the winning lotto ticket or something between your butt cheeks. Lifting up, press, 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 and then breathing in as you lower down. So you're not using your back to do this, you're using your glutes and your abs. Draw the belly button in and then release. And again, breathe out, squeeze to lift, breathe in to return. Breathe out to squeeze and lift, breathe in to return. Okay, just a few more. Good. It's quite an intense exercise. Make sure you're not using your arms too much either. Let's go for 4. Lifting up and then coming down. Last 3. Good. Last 2. Okay, last time. You're going to lift up. Now make sure your knees are still off the floor, please. You're going to extend your legs all the way out. And then bend them back in. Knees are still up though. No knees on the floor. No knees on the floor. Extend away. Press, press, press. And then bend back in. And again, breathe out. Extend, extend. And then bring it in. Good. Extending away and coming in. Let's go for 4 just like this. press, 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 and in. Last 3. Good. Last 2. Bit of hamstring involvement. You need to squeeze your glutes so your hamstrings don't cramp. No one got time for that. Last time. Now hold your knees up, still really flex the feet. Little pulses up here. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wee. Lowering down quickly into a little bit of a child's pose just to relax the spine more than anything, and back into flexion if you were holding yourself up. I appreciate right now you're probably not thinking too much about your spine. You're probably just like, hello, what about my butt? But this is also giving you a break from the butt before we do the other side of the sideline. So that was enough of a break, enough of intermission. Let's come down and do it again. So I'm going to reach that arm just nice and long. Pardon me while I just adjust everything so the microphone is not squashed. Okay. Lifting through here, squeezing the heels, opening through the chest. Let's start with our lovely clams. Breathing in, on the breath out, lifting up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And breathing in as you lower down. And again, breathing out to lift. And breathing in to lower. Squeeze, breathe out to lift. And breathe in to lower. Good. Up. And down. Bringing that leg through that crunchy peanut butter. It's a little bit stuck as you lift up. A little bit hard to move. Good, good, good. Breathe out, squeeze. Breathing into release. I don't know if this is another one of those moments where you can hear through the microphone my stomach making some noises. Obviously all of us talk about peanut butter. It's like, when are we next being given peanut butter? Okay, breathe out, lifting. And coming down. What's funny about peanut butter is that I don't really like peanuts. And as a child, I never really ate peanut butter, like ever. So that's hilarious, isn't it? That's really funny. What a funny story. Let's go for 3. Nice. Last 2. Okay, last time holding up there. From here, we're extending the leg out on the 45-degree angle and then bringing it back in. And again, extending away. Press, press, press. And bringing it in. And again, extend away and coming in. Good. Extend away and come in. And I really want you to feel that all the energy coming from here. If I put my hand on my butt like this, I can feel the contraction happening. There is tensing going on. It's great. Extend away and coming in. Good. Let's go for 4. Extend, extend. Nice. Last 3. Perfect. Last 2. Okay, last time. Extending all the way out, holding here. Toes down, leg goes down. Toes up, leg comes up. Toes down, leg down. Toes up, leg out. Good. Down and up. Fantastic. Down and up. Nice. Make sure you haven't lost this beautiful little lift here. And you also want to think about this hip going down this way, and that will help with the lift underneath here, because if your hip is too far up, your bottom waist will collapse. So I don't know if that's helpful if you're struggling to find that lift. Let's go for 3. The leg should be coming a little bit heavy now. Good. Last 2. Fantastic. Last time, down, holding up here. Okay, little circles, round and round, little small ones, making sure the leg is about 45 degrees in front of you, round and round, breathing of course. Good, good, good. You can really feel that magic happening in there. And then let's do the other direction. Try and relax your other toes of the other foot, your other toes. Good, round and round. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, holding here, flex the foot, lift the leg up a little bit higher, and we're just going to hold here with all the energy for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wee. Okay, roll onto your back. Let's stretch these legs out. So we'll cross this leg over first of all, pulling the legs in. There's also sounds of like the pipes as well. that sound just then was quite loud, and I just wanted to put it out there that it was not my stomach. Good, good, good. Nice. Right, same side. I want you just to cross the legs completely over like this and pull those legs in towards you. You can really feel that stretch wrap around. Whee! It always feels so great stretching the glutes just after you've worked them. Magic. And then let's do the other side, starting off just like so, crossing over, pushing out here. This is my old grandma hip. Always feels really stiff and stuck. And then crossing the knees right over like so. Good. It's got a little bit of an inner thigh times lower ab movement here to do. So find your first position with your heels or your Pilates stance. You're welcome to keep the head on the floor if you need to during the sequence. Otherwise, hands are coming behind the head and you're lifting up into your chest lift. I can look down my body and I'm doing up my Christmas Day jeans, which means I'm drawing my belly button into my spine. Everything's engaged nicely here. And I'm going to keep my elbows open, breathing in on the breath out, sliding the feet out. Good, squeeze those legs, engage your inner thighs, breathing in as you come in. I'm going to upset this mat, aren't I? Good. Extending away, press, 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 and then coming in. And again, extend away, draw that belly button into the spine, breathing into release. Breathe out, press, squeeze those legs together, and coming in. Good. Let's go for just 4 like that. Nice. Keep those jeans done up nice and tight. Last 3. Good. Last 2. Fantastic. Last time we're going to hold out there. I want you just to squeeze the heels and do little pulses at the end range for 8, 7. Good. Belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bringing the knees into the chest and just working through the legs like so. Circling, circling, releasing through the hips and in the other direction as well. Fantastic. We're going to rock ourselves up to a seated position. I'm just going to adjust my mat, turning round, and I'm going to come into 4-point kneeling. Okay, from here, I've got my hands underneath my shoulders, knees under hips. We'll just do a few cat stretches, breathing in on the breath out, separating the shoulder blades, let the head just relax. Breathing in as you hold here, and then on the breath out, let's go the other way, squeezing the shoulder blades together and just sticking the butt out the back. And again, coming up, separating those shoulder blades. Good, good, good. Breathing in, and on the breath out, let's go back the other way. And then we're just going to go 1 more in each direction. Make sure you keep the head relaxed. You don't have to lift it up too high. Coming up. And then coming down. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, from here, just releasing off there. I want you to identify your right hand and your left leg for me. We're going to extend these limbs away. Fantastic. From here, keep a softness into this left elbow. I want you to turn this palm up as you bring the elbow in underneath you to meet the knee, and then extend away. And again, coming in and extending out. Guess what? We're imagining we're bringing our arm and leg through our crunchy peanut butter, or your caramel sauce, or your sticky toffee, or whatever. Thick mud. Good. Coming in and coming out. Let's go for 4, just like that. Nice. Last 3. Excellent. Last 2. Okay, last time. Pulling it in, taking it out, holding here. We're going to pulse these limbs up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding here, crossing this hand to my opposite shoulder. From here, I'm going to do a few little bends and straightens with this elbow. Coming down, coming up. I'm really trying to take my elbow more that way behind me as opposed to out to the side. Good. Just going to go for 5 like that. Getting more tricep. 4, Good. Last 3. Last 2. Last one, holding here and just holding down and lift my leg a little bit more, drawing my core in, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, still holding, lifting the opposite toes up, balancing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whee! Releasing off there, same thing on the other side. So limbs go out, and then from here coming in. And again, extending away, reach, 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 and then coming in. Good. Pressing away, going for your sticky toffee, and then coming in. Beautiful. Lengthen away, and then in. One side it might feel a little bit harder to do than the other. Might feel like the pelvis is going off to do its own thing. Good. Nice. Okay, let's go for 4 of these. Last 3. Good. Feels for me a little bit harder to bring my knee in underneath me without too many wobbles going on. Last 2. Okay, last time, bringing it in, bringing it out, little pulses up with both limbs, up and up and up. Good. Squeezing the glutes. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding here, this hand taps opposite shoulder. Let's go for our bends, coming down and then coming up. Coming down and then coming up. Good. Down and up and down and up. Let's just go for 5 like so before our little hold. Last 4. Really try and get that elbow going back behind you. Good. Last 2. Okay, last time coming down, and we're just going to hold here. Good. Nice and still. Holding, holding, holding. Got a bit of shaky, shaky, shaky for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting the toes off. Can I do that on this side? Holding here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whee! Okay, easing out of that. Open the knees. Come back into child's pose. Hands to the ceiling just like so. Relax those wrists and breathe. Excellent stuff. And from here, just coming out. And we'll just finish with a little bit of a stretch. Legs out in front, crossing this leg over, just pulling it in towards the chest. Have a little bit of a rotate. Look at what's going on in the world behind you. It's pouring with rain in Paris today, so I can see a lot of grey. Good, good, good. With this leg, I want you to lift it up. We're just going to loosen through the hip. You can hold it like this, the foot, or you can bring it into here. And we're just going to go for a little bit of a shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake with that leg. Fantastic. Just like a little baby. That's what I always tell people in class, especially in French. I'm always like, comme un bébé, and they always laugh at me. They laugh at me anyway, but I like to think my jokes just add to it. Good. Let's release that off. Same thing on the other side. Pulling it in. Good. Let's go for a little bit of a twist. Twist around, open up through the shoulders, scapular region. Good. Releasing off of there. Bringing this foot in. And having a little bit of a comme un bébé moment here as well. Good. Fantastic. Try and sit up nice and tall if you can. Don't slouch too much. Releasing that off. And from here, we're just going to bring ourselves into our Asian squat. Oh my goodness, that was an easy transition, wasn't it? Somehow get yourself into this position, please. Your feet can be a little bit wider if they need to be. Otherwise, really dropping that bum down nice and low, opening up through everything here. I don't know if any of you have been practicing doing this outside of my videos, but it's great hanging out here. Okay. Really push out on those knees, and then let's allow the bum to lift. Head can drop. Good, good, good. Legs don't have to straighten all the way if you don't want to. Breathing in, and on the breath out, let's roll all the way up. Press into those feet. Good, good, good. Restacking one vertebra at a time as we come up. Nice and slow and steady. Rolling those shoulders back and down. And that is us all done. Thank you very much for joining me for this full body workout.